Good afternoon, all. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Prospect Cemetery in East Middlebury, Vermont today, looking for men who served during the American Civil War, and Albert G. Bushey did just that. Now, unfortunately, the flag here just says U.S. on the bronze marker, but I know he served during the American Civil War. So let me tell you about him. So he was born in 1848, presumably in Vermont. He enlisted en route, New York, for Company F, 47th Infantry, but he never joined. He hired a substitute. And let me tell you about that briefly. The Enrollment Act of 1863 allowed a draftee to pay another person $300, which is equivalent to about $5,000 in today's money, to serve in his stead. So in this case, Albert G. Bushey paid someone else $300, so someone else would serve in his place. Now, I can't imagine, it's a double-edged sword. Clearly the wealthy were only the ones who could take advantage of this. But can you imagine being on the other side of that? $300 would likely do a lot of good for your family, and yet agreeing to be a substitute for someone else, wow, that is scary. There are a lot of ways to die in a war, lots of ways to get maimed, to become a prisoner of war. A whole bunch of bad stuff can happen in a war. And yet, there was a substitute who enlisted on March 2, 1865 as a private with Company H, 115th New York Infantry, and mustered out on September 5, 1865 at Albany, New York. Now, Bushey, there was a pension applied for on December 29, 1879, and then the widow, Evelyn T. So the pension would have been received by, I'm not sure who. I'm still trying to figure that out. But once I figure it out, it'll be on my website, travelingforhistory.com. But I'm presuming the person who actually served got the pension. And the pension would have been given to a member of the federal pension for someone who served on the Union side during the American Civil War. Once that person, and that pension would be given if the person had become disabled based upon injuries suffered during the war, or if the person were destitute. After that person died, the widow would have to prove that she was actually married to the man. And in this case, widow Evelyn T. Died on November 12, 1917 in New Hampshire. Now, there is, I don't see any other graves except for just his name here. And this flat right here, flat marker, let me show you, has his name. But I don't see any for a wife, which is why I am, and there's nothing on the back. You can see it's one of these rough granite headstones. I'll see what I can find. But anyway, she collected it until she died. But let me read to you his obituary, which was posted in the Orwell Citizen and dated October 11, 1917. The body of Albert G. Bushey of Winchester, New Hampshire, arrived in Middlebury Friday afternoon and was taken to East Middlebury for burial in Prospect Cemetery. Reverend Roy E. Whittemore, pastor of the Memorial Baptist Church, conducted services at the grave. Fascinating. And the first one I've come across who hired a substitute. This is Patricia. I'm traveling for history. I hope you'll follow me on social media. I'm everywhere you are. and certainly will subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, thank you so much for watching my video. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you have a splendid day. Thanks for watching. Bye.